Yes, guys, it's Willem here from Africa at TCG. So, having just played my state championships, I feel like I can make a few combo videos now for Memento. Um, I did quite well with the deck, so I think I can say a thing or two that makes sense. So today we're going to talk about how absolutely fucking broken Bone Party is. I'm going to show you at least like 2 or 3 combos just to show you exactly what this does. But the first one is just going to be Bone Party plus Schleepy specifically. The reason why I think I want to show this one first is because this one has like the highest ceiling, in my opinion, because this allows you to play in the draw phase, getting all of your, well, most of your necessary searches to help you play around an annoying little bastard called Droll and Lockbird. That card was fucking everywhere at my state championships, and I think it will be everywhere going forward until a bandage drops, most likely. So let's just get into it. So obviously this being a quick play spell obviously means you can activate it during the draw phase. And obviously Schleepy, the effect that says during a turn a monster in your possession was destroyed by card effect. Quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can fusion one Memento fusion monster from your extra deck by using monsters in your hand or field as material, obviously. And if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send a Memento card from your deck to the graveyard. Obviously, both effects are once, or all 3 effects are once per turn, but there's a reason why that is important. So it doesn't lock you into any specific phase. So let's say you are going first or second, what have you. Depending, and you think your opponent has a Droll in hand, right? So you can go then in draw phase, you can go activate Bone Party, declare the effect. If they don't have Ash, then obviously this is obviously where things start to spiral out of control for them a bit. So you're going to go Bone Party and you're going to pop your Schleepy. From the Bone Party, you will summon out your Anguish. Right, so now on the new chain, still in the draw phase, it will be chaining 1 of Anguish to attempt to search a monster from your deck to hand, and chaining 2 of the Schleepy to send any Memento card, right? So chaining 1 and chaining 2 resolves, sending your Gatic from deck to grave, and then the Anguish adding your the horse thing from your deck to your hand, right? So now you have the horse in hand and you've sent the Gatic. Now on a new chain, the Gatic will activate because it was sent by monster effect, so you can special summon him. Right. Then, still in the draw phase, you will go effect on normal or special summon to target a Memento card in your graveyard and add it to hand, so the obvious target here is going to be the Schleepy. Right. So now you have the Schleepy and the horse in your hand. Now still draw phase, because this is a quick effect. You can special summon this guy, and you will activate his effect to fusion summon for a Memento fusion monster. Right, so you're going to use the Schleepy and the Gatic, and that will go into your, where's he now? Into your Twin Dragon, right? Then you will activate Twin Dragon effect. Twin Dragon effect will then destroy a Memento you control or in your hand to add 2 monsters with different names from your deck to hand. So you're going to add your Darkblade and your Horned Dragon. Right. So remember, this is all during draw phase, so they won't be able to draw you. Then on a new chain, the effect of the Horned Dragon, the Twin Dragon will activate because he was destroyed by card effect. You can actually special summon a level 6 or lower Memento from your graveyard. Right. So in this case, it doesn't really make a difference, but let's just summon out the Schleepy. Right. That all happened in draw phase. Now you go standby phase and you go main phase 1. Right, so from here, you will do your normal horse stuff. So you will special summon your horse. You will go effective horse to pop. And that will send a copy of Schleepy, a copy of Goblin, and a copy of Mace. It doesn't have to be Schleepy, it can be Anguish as well, but it's just getting 3 names into the graveyard. Right. So here you have a choice. You can either go for the Mace combo or the Goblin combo. It depends on how you want to play through it, but with this line, when you're targeting Mace, you're just going to have a bit more monsters on field. So you're going to go Anguish effect, and you're going to target the Mace to special summon it by destroying any Memento monster you control. So let's just destroy the Schleepy, because there's nothing really else to destroy. You can destroy yourself, but I mean, it is what it is. Then you will go Mace Effect on field to destroy. Add a Memento card from your deck to hand. So that's going to be your Memento Infusion. So there are two lines of play here. So you can go, if they Droll you, then obviously you will change up your play a bit. But if they don't Droll you, then you end on full combo, obviously, just playing it a bit safer. So let's say they don't Droll you for now, right? So you're going to go Memento Infusion. You're going to put back the, what's his name, the Twin Dragon, the horse, and you can put back one of your Schleepies because you're not going to use them at the moment, right? So just want to leave monsters in your graveyard for the combined creation to summon itself out. So you're going to use 3 monsters, and you are going to summon out your Creation King. Now then, on the new chain, you're going to go activate Creation King effect, and you're going to send a copy of itself. You're going to send your combined creation, and you're going to send your ugly fish bastard. Right, so that is going to be in your graveyard. On the next thing you're going to do is you're going to banish the fusion from graveyard, and that's going to add you the Memento Mictlan. Right, and you're just going to activate the Memento Mictlan. So from here, you can go normal summon your Darkblade. Well, you don't have to, but this is just the way I like to do it. You can normal summon your Darkblade. You can actually go effect of Darkblade to destroy this, right? To special summon your Goblin from deck. Flying cards all over the place. So then it's going to start a massive chain link. So it's going to be chain link 1 of the field spell, chain link 2 of the Akihiron. So your target for the field spell can be whatever you want in your graveyard, but it is just easier to go for the Gatic, for instance, right? And then Akihiron will summon itself out. Cool. So from here, you have a full board of monsters. So hopefully they don't have nib. Then you will go banish Memento Fusion, and you are going to destroy your Akihiron, and you're going to add another copy of Memento Infusion from your deck to your hand. And then on a new chain, the Akihiron will trigger, targeting the mace in your graveyard to add it back to your hand. Because remember, the field spell will get you a Bone Party back, and obviously you've searched the fusion now that you can't use any of the effects anymore. So you're going to go Akihiron to add your mace from your graveyard back to your hand. Cool, so this is what your hand is currently looking like. It is insane, if you ask me. So you will notice that we only have 4 mementos with different names in the graveyard at the moment. However, there are 1, 2, 3 more on the field, which you will eventually get rid of. Okay. So from here, you can just go, it doesn't really matter, but you can go Goblin Effect to destroy the Darkblade, just to get it into graveyard. And then you can send any 2 mementos from deck to graveyard. By this point, you should already have like duplicates of everything. So you're just going to send any 2 names. From here, you're just going to link with these guys into your Herald. And this is obviously live because you have the mace in hand. And then you can just special summon your Horn Dragon, and you can link off with these guys into your SP. And you can then obviously summon out your combined creation by sending back a Gatic, your Schleepy. You want to send duplicates here, obviously, so that you have different names in your graveyard for whatever reason. So you can send back your Anguish as well, and send back the horse. And yeah, then you just summon out your big boy. And obviously, you will then, still in the main phase, set your fusion phase down, and then you'll proceed to the end phase, or proceed to end of main, and then end phase you will go effect of Mictlan, and you will set your Bone Party. Right, so that is obviously full combo, but the benefit of this combo is that you did most of your searching during the draw phase, which means your opponent has less chance to interact with you, because if they play a card like Veiler, or if they play Droll, then obviously you will be able to pilot around that at least a bit. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show the combo again, and I will show what happens when you get Drolled after you search off of the mace. Okay guys, so now I've rewound the combo until like in the main phase, obviously when you can use the Anguish to pop to summon back the mace. So you can either do goblin or mace. Goblin is likely a bit better, but it depends on what your situation looks like, right? You're gonna get there either way, because all paths lead to Rome apparently. Then you're gonna go, let's say you're gonna go from this point again. So you're gonna go Effect of Anguish, popping the Schleepy to summon out the mace, right? Then you're gonna go Mace Effect to destroy yourself, to add the Memento Infusion. So at this point, obviously, this is the first point in the combo where your opponent is allowed to Droll, and they will, let's say, gooi the Droll here. Okay, right. So from here, you will go activate Memento Infusion, and you will shuffle back the Twin Dragon. You will shuffle back one of your Schleepies, and then your Tachinito Shigo, and these will obviously go back into your deck in certain ways. And then you will summon out your Creation King. Right, so keeping in mind that we are under Droll, we are just going to play this out a bit differently. So you're going to go Effect on Summon of Creation King. You're not going to dump a copy of himself. What you're rather going to do is you're going to dump the copy of Combined Creation, the Akihiron, and you're going to dump the Field Spell here. Because if I'm not mistaken, this thing allows you to send Memento cards. Yes, so then you're just going to send these 3. Cool. And now you're thinking, okay, cool. So now you need to get access to your field spell. You won't be able to get both spells in rotation in this combo, but we will make it work as much as possible, right? So from here, you have a normal summon yet, so you're just going to normal summon out your Darkblade. You're going to use this effect. You're going to pop your Creation King. Well, it doesn't matter. You can pop your Anguish as well. It's much of a muchness at this point. You can summon out your Goblin. Then on a new chain, your Akihiron will trigger. He will special summon himself, right? So now you still have the Goblin pop effect left. So then obviously you're going to go Goblin effect, popping the Akihiron to send 2 from deck to grave, and I'm just going to pick these 2 just for illustrative purposes. And then on a new chain, your Akihiron will trigger because he was destroyed by card effect, and you can target the field spell to add it back to your hand, right? So you're going to activate your field spell. You're going to link this into your relinquished anima, and because it's a dark spellcaster, you can actually just link these 2 into your Herald of Mirage Lights, and then you can special summon your Horn Dragon from hand, and you link these guys into your SP, and then after that you do your normal shenanigans, and you just shuffle back your duplicates that you have. So it'll be Schleepy, Goblin, and you can send back Gatic. It depends on what you want to do with it. And you can send back the Mace, but there's a reason why I want to keep Mace in the main in the graveyard for now. So you can send back, let's just say, the Darkblade, because it needs to be 5 monsters with different names, right? Cool. You're going to summon out your Combined Creation from the graveyard. He's going to pluck there on the field, and then you're going to go end of main, and you're going to set your Bone Party, because Bone Party, I believe, is a bit stronger. So we're just going to set the Bone Party. So with this, obviously you played under Droll with this board, with this hand. So this is essentially full combo, except for not having the Mace in hand. So let's say your opponent goes and they activate an effect. That you can obviously in the new chain use this to summon this back. Cool. Now your opponent starts playing. You go effect to destroy 1 card they control, and this as well. It's going to be chaining 1 of the field spell, chaining 2 of Akihiron. He's going to summon himself back, and then the field spell will summon out your Horn Dragon. And then you do your normal plays where you just go activate Bone Party. You can pop your Horn Dragon, and that is going to summon out you will summon out summon out a different copy of Anguish from deck. Just need to find it here. Cool. So you summon out your Anguish. So then it's going to be a few chainlinks. It's going to be chainlink 1, chainlink 2 of the Horn Dragon. Horn Dragon will obviously target 2 face-up cards in the field and 1 Memento you control to destroy them. And then the Anguish will allow you to search, and that will most likely get you into your into your Schleepy. Cool, now you have that. Now in the new chain, Akihiron will trigger, and that will get your Akihiron, Akihiron will then target your mace to get that back into your hand. Cool, so now you have these two, obviously with your normal combo. So you still have the Spell and Trap Negate live if you wanted to, but you also have the Schleepy effect live, which is quite nice. So during your opponent's turn, you can do crazy shit, but also keep in mind, if you left the Gatic in the graveyard, there is a way to recycle, to summon the Gatic after you've used the mace from hand, and then just get it back to your hand as well. So there's many ways to play this combo out, but this is just the one I'm trying to show you. Right. So for the next combo, I'm just going to show you, for instance, what Bone Party plus a random Memento does. Okay guys, so this is going to be Bone Party plus any like random Memento. Obviously certain Mementos will have effects that you could trigger if you want to, obviously like Schleepy, but in this case I'm just going to show you essentially the worst case scenario because I draw this fucker all the time. But let's just do it. Okay, cool. So we'll go draw phase, remember. Activate Bone Party, destroying the Gatic. Right. So that's going to summon out the Anguish. So still draw phase. You will go Anguish effect, and that will search you the Schleepy. Cool. Still draw phase on res. You will go effect of Schleepy to summon, and you will fuse on summon, and that will go into your twin. Right, so your Twin Dragon on summon will activate its effect to destroy itself, and it will add the horse and the Dark Blade from your deck to your hand. Cool. On a new chain, still in draw phase, Twin Dragon will activate to summon out the Anguish from your graveyard. Now guys, remember this combo is going to be not playing through Droll. Okay, so obviously you're doing this in the draw phase just to like maybe attempt to play around Droll. But yeah, let's just go forward from here. So you're going to go into main phase. So standby main. You're going to go effect of the horse to special summon itself. You'll use the horse effect to pop and to send another copy of Schleepy, Goblin, and Mace as you usually do. Obviously, it depends on whether you want to send another Anguish or not, but that's completely up to you. Then you go Anguish effect, destroying itself to summon out the Mace. Right, then you go Mace effect to destroy, to add the fusion from your deck to hand. Okay, so you guys have noticed by now there wasn't an opportunity to draw yet. So obviously after this they could roll. I'm going to show you what you can do after you get rolled, but I'm just going to do this one without getting rolled, you know. So this call this like the condom of the combo, like playing it safe. So now you're going to go activate Memento Infusion. You're going to shuffle back specifically the Gatic because you haven't used the monster effect yet. You're going to leave the mace in the graveyard for now. So you're going to shuffle back the twin and the horse. Right. So like I said, you want to specifically shuffle back the Gatic for this combo. Right. So let me just get those things in order. Cool. And then this guy goes into here. And the fusion will then allow you to summon out your Creation King. Right. So on summon, the Creation King will activate. He's going to send a copy of himself. He's going to send the Gatic that you put back. And it's going to send the Akihiron. So obviously you haven't used the Gatic, any of its effects yet, so you are going to trigger that now. So to summon it back because it was sent by a Memento monster effect. You can use the effect on summon to activate to target any Memento card in your graveyard, add it back to your hand. So I'm just going to add back the Mace from my graveyard to my hand in this combo. Right, so now you have Mace loaded for your opponent's turn, right? So from here, what you normally do, you have to do now is banish your fusion, and that will allow you to search for your Memento Mictlan. And you're going to activate your Mictlan. So from here you have many effects that you could do, but I'm just going to do it this way. So you're going to go normal summon Darkblade. You'll use the effect to destroy this, to summon out the Goblin. Right, so on a new chain, it'll be Field Spell as chain link 1, and then Akihiron as chain link 2. So he will summon himself, and the Anguish will summon herself from, well, the Field Spell will summon the Anguish, right? Because you destroyed this. Okay. So from here you have the Goblin still live, and you have the Fusion still live. So you can go Goblin effect to destroy the Akihiron, right? dump 2 Memento monsters or cards from deck to grave. So you're going to send your Combined Creation and your Horn Dragon. On a new chain, because Akiron was destroyed, you can then target a Memento card that's banished on your graveyard, add it to hand. So I'm just going to target the Horn Dragon because he is already in graveyard to add it back to my hand. So then you have the Horn Dragon and the Mace in hand. Cool. So from here, you can obviously just, because you've used both of these effects, you can link both of them into your Herald. And then you can go, you can special summon this first or keep it in hand or whatever, but you can go banish your fusion to destroy Darkblade or Anguish. It doesn't really make a big difference. To destroy that, to add another copy of the fusion from your deck to your hand. And then you can special summon the Horn Dragon, link with these two, go into your SP, and you can set your fusion, and you can shuffle back a number of mementos. So it would be 1, 2, and where's the rest? 3, 4, and 5. Cool. So you put back 5 memento monsters. So these all go back into your deck, and you will summon out your Combined Creation, right? Then obviously you set your fusion, you go end phase effect to set your Bone Party. So that is full combo off of just a, what do you call it, the Bone Party plus any random memento monster. Because essentially you're not going to use the effect of the one that you destroy off of the Bone Party, which is nice. And obviously, like I said, the Bone Party, using it in the draw phase, allows you to summon out the Anguish in draw phase, which means your opponent can't draw, and they cannot activate Veiler, for instance, if they do play it. So it's just a nice to have, you know, and it's nice to know that you can still shuffle back any of the monsters that you used in the beginning, just to use the effects later on. So yeah, that's the combo here. Now I'll show you what happens when you get drolled after that search, you know, with the mace. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you from this point on. So this would be the point in the main phase where Anguish would pop itself to summon out the mace, right? So you're summoning out the mace, and then you're going to go mace effect to destroy itself to add the fusion from deck to hand. And this is the opportunity for your opponent to droll you. Remember, most of your combo has happened in draw phase, so now you have your fusion. Right, so now you're under droll. So now what you're going to do is you're just going to go activate fusion. You're going to shuffle back specifically your Gatic. You're going to put back your twin into the extra, and you are going to shuffle back any duplicate. So let's say the Schleepy. All right. So you're going to shuffle the Gatic, the Schleepy, and the twin, and that is going to make your Combined Creation. Right, so I'm just fanning out the graveyard so it makes sense. So on summon, you will go effect of your Creation King. That is going to send 3 memento cards. So you're going to send your Gatic, you're going to send your Akihiron, and you're going to send out your memento Miklin. So remember, in this combo, because we haven't used Gatic yet, we're going to use the effect of Gatic to special summon itself, and you're going to use its effect to add target and add the field spell from your graveyard to your hand. So then you activate the field spell, and you have a full graveyard. So remember, you're under droll, so you won't be able to use Fusion's graveyard effect. So from here, you're just going to use your normal summon because you haven't normal summoned yet. You're going to use your Darkblade, you're going to destroy the Creation King, and that is going to summon out the Goblin from the deck. So now it's going to be in a new chain. Chaining one of the field spell target is to summon something with a lower level, and then Akiron will summon itself from the graveyard. So then obviously he summons himself, Anguish is summoned from the field spell. You don't have to summon Anguish, it's just I'm doing it for illustrative purposes. Cool, so now you have some effects. You still have the Goblin left to destroy the Akiron, so you'll go pop Akiron, and you're going to send your Horn Dragon, and you're going to send your Combined Creation from deck to graveyard. Then on a new chain, the Akiron will activate because it was destroyed by card effect. You will target the where's it now? The mace in your graveyard. So you will target the mace in graveyard and add that back to your hand. Cool. So now you have mace loaded for your opponent's turn. Then you're going to use these two because both of the effects have been utilized now. So you can go into your Herald. And then obviously in the previous combo, you would destroy this with the Memento Fusion, but we don't have that luxury under Droll. So what we're going to do is we're going to link those two. into your SP, and then as you would normally do, you put back Goblin, oh sorry, Gatic, Goblin, Horse. Where do I have any more? So let's put the Anguish and the Darkblade back into deck, and then we just summon out the Combined Creation. So now under Droll, obviously we can still go into the end of, like the end phase. You're going to go Micklin effect, and you're going to set the Bone Party. Like I said, I think Bone Party is a bit better to play like on your opponent's turn. So what you have now is, through Droll with that combo, you have your creation of Combined Creation, which in your opponent's turn will special summon this guy. And then once they, so obviously you have the Mirage Light. Let's say you go with this first. Let's say they open Lightning Storm, they want to kill your back row. You just go Herald, and you pitch the Mace, and you negate the Lightning Storm. Cool. Then they activate something else, you activate Combined Creation, and you summon this out. And then you go Effect, Destroy, Destroy. Then it's going to be Chainlink 1 of the field spell, Chainlink 2 Akihiron. So he summons himself back, and the field spell summons Horn Dragon. Cool. So now, obviously this is all happening on your opponent's turn for those who haven't been paying attention. So you've got the Spell and Trap Negate, you've got the pop. So what you can do now is you can go Bone Party, destroy the Horn Dragon, and then summon out the Gatic, right? So then you can go Chainlink 1 Gatic, Chainlink 2 Horn Dragon, so you destroy the Akihiron and 2 cards your opponent controls, and then the Gatic will just add back the Mace. And then on a new chain, the Akihiron will just add back any Memento card in your graveyard, which let's just say is the Schleepy. Right. So now you have the Mace effect again, obviously while he's on the field, to be like a Snatch Steal, so you can go Effect, just take an opponent's monster. You still have the SP Little Knight to obviously tag out or like banish 2 monsters, and you still have your Schleepy effect live, so you can actually just do this, fuse with the Gatic, go into Twin, and then you just go Effect of Twin, Chainlink 2 Gatic, you just summon this back, and then you search whatever you need for follow-up. So yeah guys, that is going to do it for this video. So I believe this will be part 5, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something. Yeah, keep the comments coming, and the subscriptions. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers at least soon enough. That is not the end of the year. Another thing also, I am going to try to make Lunalight videos, and I'm working on a Goki video. So yeah, keep your eyes open for that. But yeah, guys, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, do all those nice things. And yeah, cheers guys. Have a good one.